year 2012 and worked as Principal District Judge before being appointed as Registrar General for the High Court of Andhra Pradesh at Amravati in December 21 and worked as such till his elevation as a judge of this court on 4th of August 2022. During the course of his judicial career spanning over 3 decades, Justice Ravindra Babu dealt with the most complex cases with considerable ease. Apart from his contribution in the development of law, Justice Ravindra Babu contributed even on the administrative side as a member of various committees. His rich experience gained as the Registrar General of this High Court also immensely benefited the registry of this court by his guidance in various procedural matters and helped it to improve its functioning. I am sure Justice Ravindra Babu will continue to share his rich experience and guide the young law students, advocates as also the judicial officers by participating in programs which will help the fraternity to achieve excellence. Although Justice Ravindra Babu is parting company with us as a sitting judge of this court, he shall forever be in our hearts as a member of our family. On behalf of all the judges of this High Court, I wish Justice Ravindra Babu good health, prosperity and wish him success for all his future endeavours.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honourable the Chief Justice, I request the Land Advocate General, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord Honourable Chief Justice Theertham Ji, my Lord Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu, Honourable Companion Judges, the Chairman Bar Council, the Deputy Solicitor General of India, the Additional Advocate General, senior members of the Bar and the law officers, the President AP High Court Advocates Association, members of legal fraternity. We have assembled here to bid farewell to Honourable Sri Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu, who is demitting office today upon attaining of superannuation. Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu was born in the year 1962 to Sri Adusumalli Raghavarao and Srimati Sitaramamma into an agriculture family hailing from Timmayapalam village, presently in Bapatla district. He completed his primary education in his native village, secondary education and intermediate in Government Junior College Addanki. His Lordship did his graduation in BA from Veladi Venkateswarlu and Mangamma Degree College, Ongole, and pursued his law graduation from Venkatagiri Raja Law College, Nellore. He enrolled on the rolls of Bar Council of the Combined State of Andhra Pradesh on 10/6/1988. His Lordship joined practice in the office of Sri Muddana Ramaya Chaudhary, a leading lawyer with prodigious criminal law practice at Cherala, and in 1991 he shifted his practice to Addanki, Prakasam district. His stellar career as a judicial officer started when he joined as Municipal Magistrate on 5/5/94. He was promoted as Senior Civil Judge in 2005 and as District and Session Judge by way of accelerated promotion based on his merit in 2012. During his long and illustrious career, he worked in various courts of Visakhapatnam, Rajahmundry, Chittoor, Vijayawada, etc. and has been known for his dexterity and legal acumen. He was then appointed as Registrar General of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh in December 21 and worked as such till his elevation as Judge of High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 4/8/2022 and was sworn in as Permanent Judge on 4/8/22. His immense love and contribution towards his profession is manifest from the hundreds of telling judgments rendered by him throughout his illustrious career. He is a man of great integrity and is upright and honest, with sterling character and firm adherence to the code of moral values. With all the goodness of his heart and human disposition, I am sure he will continue to serve the society and the people at large for a long time to come. Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu is married to Srimati Krishna Kumari and blessed with 2 daughters, Ramya Sai and Manideepa. On behalf of the bar, I feel it is my honor to bid farewell to a noble judge, Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honourable the Chief Justice, I request the Land President of the Bar Association, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord, the Honourable Chief Justice Theertham Ji, Today's Chief Guest, Honorable Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu Garu, Honorable Judges, family members of the Honorable Judges and Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu Garu, Learned Advocate General, Learned Additional Advocate General, respected Chairman, Bar Council of AP and the members of Bar Council of AP, Learned Additional Solicitor General, Learned Public Prosecutor, Law Officers of the State, Learned Senior Advocates, colleagues at the Bar. It is honor to address the full court on the eve of farewell to Honorable Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu Garu. Today we gather here to bid farewell to an excellent person in the judiciary, Honorable Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu Garu. It is both an honor and a bittersweet moment as we reflect on his illustrious career and the profound impact he has had on all of us. Justice Ravindra Babu Garu was born in 1962 in Sri Adismili Raghavarao and Srimati Raghavarao and Srimati Sita Ramamma in a middle-class agricultural family in Timmayapalam village, Addanki Mandala of Westwell Precaution District, Navin Bapatla District. His journey from those humble beginnings to the esteemed position he holds today is a testament to his unwavering dedication, intellect and integrity. He began his education in his native village and continued his secondary education and intermediate in Government Junior College, Addanki. He then graduated with a BA from Velidi Venkateshwarlu and Mangamma Degree College, Ongole, and completed his degree BL at Venkatagiri Rajas, popularly known as VR Law College, Nellore. Enrolled as an advocate on the rolls of the Bar Council of the combined state of Andhra Pradesh on 10th June 1988. He joined in the office of Sri Muddana Ramaya Chaudhary in Chirala, a leading criminal lawyer in Prakasham district. Justice Ravindra Babu Garu's legal practice initially spanned Chirala and later Addanki before he joined the judicial service as municipal magistrate on 5th May 1994. His commitment to continuous learning saw him earn an LLM specializing in torts and crimes from PG College of Law, Bashirbagh, Hyderabad. His rise through the judiciary was marked by a series of promotions due to his merit, culminating in his appointment as a district and sessions judge and later as a permanent judge of High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 4th August 2022. Throughout his career, Justice Ravindra Babu Garu has worked tirelessly across various stations in the combined state of Andhra Pradesh. His roles included Principal Family Court Judge, Special Judge for SP and ACB cases, and Principal District Judge in multiple districts. His tenure as Registrar General of High Court of Andhra Pradesh at Amaravati further highlighted his exceptional administrative capabilities. Justice Ravindra Babu Garu Ravindra Babu Garu's courtroom is not just a place for legal proceedings, but a vibrant classroom where both young and seasoned members of the bar learn the intricacies of criminal law. His meticulous approach to the law, combined with his vast knowledge and experience, has left an indelible mark on everyone who had the privilege of appearing before him. He is a man of profound wisdom, fairness and compassion. His judgments have not only upheld the letter of the law, but also the spirit of justice. He has shown us the importance of diligence, patience and empathy in the pursuit of justice. As Justice Ravindra Babu Garu steps down from his judicious duties, we express our deepest appreciation for his immense contribution to the judiciary and the legal fraternity. His legacy will continue to inspire future generation of lawyers and judges. Justice Ravindra Babu Garu is married to Srimati Krishna Kumari and is blessed with two daughters, Ramya Sai and Manideepa. His family has been a pillar of support throughout his remarkable journey, and on behalf of the Advocates Association, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to them as well. On behalf of the Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association, I extend our heartiest gratitude to Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu Garu for his remarkable service. We wish you a fulfilling and joyous retirement. We pray Almighty to bestow his choicest blessings for the rest of the life. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request learned Chairman, Bar Council for the State of Andhra Pradesh to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord, Honorable Chief Justice Dheertham Singh Thakurji, my Lord Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu Garu, all the Honorable High Court judges who are on the dais along with the Chief Justice, the Land Advocate General, Srinivas Garu, the President of the Bar Association, Mr. Chidambaram Garu, the Additional Solicitor General, Mr. Sharma Garu, and Additional Advocate General, Mr. Pratap Garu, and the Registrar General, Mr. Lakshman Rao, the staff of the High Court, my dear advocates and ladies and gentlemen. The purpose for which we all gathered here is initiated by the two speakers who spoke before me. When I want to speak about Mr. Ravindra Babu, Justice Ravindra Babu, I just want to say, I appeared in a number of cases before him when he was a district judge, both on the civil and criminal side. My snapshot of remembrance goes to 2019. I hope, sir, you joined as a district judge in January 2019. And you were there as the district and session judge of Chittor for a period of 2 years, 8 months. The period of 2 years, 8 months is a very, very important place in the judicial history of the Chittor. The Honorable High Court directed you to see that the court buildings has to be shifted to some place and a new court foundation has to be laid. There was a murmur in the Bar Association. I call you as administrator, more than as judge. You made it all the advocates to sit together, solve the problem, shifted from the courts of the district court, which was established 140 years ago. You know very well, the Chittoor courts, our Chief Justice has recently visited. That particular courts was there since 140 years. And that particular jurisdiction was also not only of Andhra Pradesh state, up to the shores of Madras in those days, including Arcot and other districts. With a great difficulty, we all gathered together, made to sit together, shifted the courts to some other place, and that function as a district and session judge, Mr. Ravindra Babu Garu, and then the Honorable Chief Justice Maheshwari Garu, and also the Supreme Court Judge, Honorable N.V. Ramana Garu, laid the foundation for the district court complex. And you, as a Chief Justice, my Lord, recently inaugurated with your golden hands, along with the Supreme Court judges, the Chittoor District Judiciary is very happy of this particular thing. I just want to say, I referred this particular thing only because of the retirement day of Ravindra Babu, which is an unforgettable thing in the annals of the Chittoor District Judiciary field. Now, as a High Court judge and also as a district judge, he is a very honest and upright man, and he is a very good administrator. Now, particularly, what I heard from my friends, because I have not appeared before him here, what I heard from my friends, that no doubt he was, as High Court judge, very short time to prove his ability, but still on the criminal side, he made landmark judgments. I wish you, sir, a rosy, happy, healthy life. And I also pray Lord Almighty to shower blessings on you and your family for your happy and healthy life. Thank you very much.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the Land Additional Solicitor General, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver his speech on behalf of the legal fraternity.
My Lord, Honorable Chief Justice Theertham Thakurji, Honorable Justice Ravindra Babu Garu, respected distinguished judges of this Honorable Court, our good friend, Learned Advocate General, Srinivas, equally good personal friend, Chidambaram, President of the Association, respected Chairman of the Bar Council, Dwarkanathji, and my dear friend, Pratap, Additional Solicitor, Additional Advocate General, Registrar General, respected members of the Honorable Judge, senior advocates, brother and sister advocates. I came with a pleasant news that I carry the most affectionate gratitude and their respects from the members of the bar who appeared before His Lordship Justice Ravindra Babu in Hyderabad during his tenure there. The moment I received this communication about His Lordship's farewell address, I had the pleasure of incidentally meeting those colleague advocates, and they conveyed their utmost respect and gratitude to His Lordship Justice Ravindra Babu Garu. Sir, you had the foundation education from your native place, degree from Bapatla, and the legal education from the prestigious VR College, Nellore, which had its own reputation insofar as the education from the beginning. You had chosen the noble profession. Your lordships were enrolled in 1988, and within the short span of time, your lordships' services were required in the judiciary by way of judicial officer's appointment, progressed career with respective positions at different places in Andhra Pradesh combined state as well as Hyderabad specially. Your lordship's tenure, I was informed, though I didn't have occasion to appear before the special court at Hyderabad. That appears to be very momentous period for the speedy disposal and effective administration of justice at that time. Sir, you had the great privilege of working as the registrar of this honorable court and have been elevated as the judge of this honorable court. Though this period, your lordship's period, is relatively very short period, your lordship made a very special identity for the as a compassionate judge. Your lordships always gave primacy for disposal of the cases without affecting the quality of the judgments. Your lordships had the reputation of with a pleasant demeanor and epitomes of simplicity, and same reflected in the conduct of the court proceedings. Your lordships reported judgments is the reflection of contribution to the administration of justice. I, on my behalf and on behalf of the legal fraternity, pray Almighty to shower best wishes to your lordships for good health and bestow strength and success in all the endeavors of your lordships may undertake in future. Grateful to you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request Honorable Sri Justice A.V. Ravindra Babu to give reply.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, Sri Theertham Thakurji, my esteemed brother and sister judges on the bench, Learned Advocate General Sri Dammalapet Srinivas, Additional Advocate General Sri E. Sambasev Pratap, Chairman of the Bar Council Sri N. Dwarkanath Reddy, members of the Bar Council, Sri K. Chidambaram, President of the AP High Court Advocates Association, office bearers of the association, government pleaders, special government pleaders, additional and assistant government pleaders and standing counsels, registrars of the High Court, Director of the Andhra Pradesh Judicial Academy, Member Secretary AP State Legal Services Authority, Secretary AP High Court Legal Services Committee, staff of the High Court Registry, family members of my brother and sister judges, and my family members, good evening to all. Today, I am deeply touched by the kind words spoken about me, and I express my sincere gratitude to all of you. I am overwhelmed with little bittersweet emotion as I am sitting on the bench for the last time. My voyage as a judge for a period of 3 decades, 2 months and 2 weeks from the lower rung of the judiciary to the highest court of this state is coming to an end on this day. Superannuation is inevitable and unavoidable, strictly as per the date of birth as borne out by the record instead of original date of birth. That is why I am here before you demitting the office 5 months, 1 week ahead of my actual date of birth. Though I worked at various levels as judicial officer subject to administrative control of the High Court, my actual bondage with this High Court has begun on 6/12/2021 when I assumed charge as Registrar General. Later, I sworn in as permanent judge of this court on 4/8/2022. Though the period of my judgeship in this court is 2 weeks short of 2 years, but I firmly believe that it is not the longevity of the service as a judge that matters, but what matters is the manner in which a judge conducts himself in terms of punctuality, discipline and maintaining quality in the judgments. Almost 90% of my disposals were on hardly contest. I took every care to see that each and every judgment meet the test of scrutiny at all levels. Ultimately, it is the members of the bar who have freedom to test the quality of their judgments, and it is for you ultimately to decide. Coming to my judicial career, I had enrolled myself as an advocate on the rolls of the Bar Council of State of Andhra Pradesh on 10/6/1988. I joined in the office of late Muddana Ramaya Chaudhary Garu at Chirala, who was a leading criminal lawyer by then in the Prakasam district. I had good opportunity to learn the nuances of criminal law from him, and he encouraged me a lot. With his blessings, I was able to conduct trial in criminal cases within a short span of time. After getting necessary confidence from him that I can start the practice independently, I shifted my practice to Addanki, which was in the erstwhile Prakasam district. However, God destined me that I should be a judicial officer instead of a lawyer. As such, I was appointed as junior civil judge on 5/5/1994 in the combined state of Andhra Pradesh. I worked in that capacity at various stations, and I was promoted as senior civil judge in the year 2005. I could compete for the post of district judge by competitive examination, and I could succeed in that effort, and I was appointed as district judge entry level in April 2012. As a district judge, I was exposed to various branches of law. Before coming to High Court as Registrar General, I worked in Nelluru, Chittoor and Guntur as Principal District Judge. In the High Court of Judicature at Hyderabad for the state of Telangana and the state of Andhra Pradesh, after recommending the names of some of the district judges in the second part of the year 2018 for the elevation, my name was under the zone of consideration for elevation as Judge of the High Court. However, on account of bifurcation of the combined High Court and formation of this court with effect from 1/1/2019, the elevation process was stalled. Though the seniority of the district judges, including me, was fixed in the combined High Court of Andhra Pradesh, but it could not be refixed technically after formation of this court. As such, the process of recommending the names from the cadre of district judges was stalled for a considerable period of time. Ultimately, that process was started again in the year 2021. It was a pure coincidence that my seniority could be refixed when I was the Registrar General of this court. I am grateful to the collegium headed by then Chief Justice Sri Prashant Kumar Mishra ji, who is now the Judge of Supreme Court, for recommending my name for elevation. I have got excellent support and cooperation from the Honorable Chief Justice Sri Theertham ji and other companion judges in discharge of my duties. I express my sincere gratitude to them for their unstinted cooperation. After swearing as judge of this court, I was part of the division bench along with my brother judges Sri Praveen Kumar, A.V. Sheshai, U. Durga Prasad Rao, M. Gangarao, C.H. Manavendra Nadrai, B. Krishna Mohan, Ravindranath Tilahari ji, and Nimagada Venkateshwarlu, and Sister Judge B.S. Bhanumati. I had very good cooperation from my senior judges. I was accorded the privilege of writing judgments for the division bench in some tax matters by brother Judge C. Praveen Kumar, and in some family court appeals by brother Judge C. U. Durga Prasad Rao, and further in some writ appeals by my brother Judge Ravindranath Tilahari ji. I express my sincere gratitude to them for keeping such a confidence in me. Bearing a couple of breaks for almost during the period of my working here as a judge, I have been entrusted with the roster of criminal appeals, final hearing and admissions, criminal division cases, final hearings, first appeals, final hearings and admissions, and second appeals, final hearings, and MAC/MAS final hearing. I had good cooperation from the members of the bar in giving good number of contested disposals. The members of the bar are here very cooperative in coming forward to argue the matters irrespective of the result of the cases, which is a good sign that they are not at all result oriented. They never hesitated to argue any sensitive conviction appeals arising from the provisions of Prevention of Corruption Act, NDPS Act, Prevention of Atrocities and SC/ST Act, and also the appeals under the special enactments and the appeals filed under the Indian Penal Code. I got excellent support from them in this regard. In the process of administration of justice, I may have been uncompromising or tough on certain occasions, but it was only with good intention. I will be failing in my duty if I do not place certain information before this gathering, which I have noticed while looking into the statistics and while disposing of the matters on contest in criminal side. The pendency of the criminal appeals before the division bench, according to the information furnished by the registry a couple of days, is 1393. Similarly, pendency of criminal appeals other than the division bench matters are around 7,699. There is pendency of huge number of criminal division cases numbering about 12,124. Out of pendency of these criminal division cases, thousands are against the concurrent findings of the trial courts as well as the appellate courts. To be more specific, I would say that in thousands of cases where conviction was recorded by the learned magistrates, appeals were filed before the sessions courts, and those appeals were dismissed, confirming the judgments of the trial courts, and the aggrieved accused filed criminal division cases. After getting suspension of sentence, those matters are pending for more than a decade. Similar is the situation in respect of criminal appeals pending before this court against the judgments of the sessions cases. Even for a decade, the judgments in the criminal cases are not attaining the finality. These facts really daunted me. Imagine a situation where a person who faced the charges of committing offences against women was convicted by the trial court and whose appeal was dismissed by the sessions court is still at large after getting suspension of sentence in a criminal division case. Imagine the plight of the victim when the particular accused is moving in front of them even after decades. Similarly, imagine a situation where an innocent accused who was convicted without proper appreciation of the evidence and whose appeal or criminal division case is dismissed is expecting the disposal of his case with a fond hope since decades. The pendency of the appeals is hanging like a Damocles sword on his neck. One cannot deny the fact that an orderly society with the proper maintenance of law and order does augur well for the sustainment and empowerment of the society. In other words, growth of the society highly depends on the maintenance of the law and order. If the judgments in the criminal cases are not attaining finality even after decades, the faith in the administration of criminal justice may be shaken. I also noticed that there are first appeals and second appeals pending since decades. Since decades, even in the second appeals, they did not complete the stage of admission. I have found that second appeals which are in the administration stage are being listed for the first time after 7 or 8 years. It is found in several matters that in appeals which are pending since long, some of the parties are not alive and even their legal representatives are not brought on record. These are all the state of affairs which came to my notice when those matters were being listed. The advocates have no communication from the parties because of the death of the parties and the legal representatives of the parties are not coming forward to the advocates for lack of knowledge to file the legal representative applications. I earnestly request the members of the bar, especially the designated senior counsels and other senior counsels, to come forward to shoulder the responsibility of making your appearance in pending criminal appeals and criminal revision cases and also in old civil matters, so as to cooperate with the High Court for the early disposal of these cases. The alarming pendency of the criminal revision cases against concurrent findings used to daunt me a lot, and that has compelled me to express my opinion in this August gathering. As a member in the Arrears Committee of this court, which has been entrusted with the duty of making proposals to the Honorable Chief Justice to take appropriate steps to reduce the pendency at the High Court level, as well as at the subordinate courts level, I mooted certain deliberations before other members for making proposals to the Honorable Chief Justice for assignment of old matters either in civil or criminal to more judges, and the matter could not be deliberated further in the committee. Registry has to take innovative measures for making necessary proposals before the Arrears Committee as well as the Honorable Chief Justice to reduce this type of alarming dependency. My journey in this court is not only as a permanent judge, but also as a Registrar General. As such, it is my duty to appreciate and to recognize the cooperation which I have got from the co-registrars while working as such. I had good rapport with my companion registrars by the then Sri Y. Lakshmana Rao, now the Registrar General, and Sri B. V. Chakravarti, the then Registrar, Information Technology cum Central Project Coordinator, who is now my brother judge, Sri Duppala Venkataramana, the then Registrar Administration, who is now the Judge Madhya Pradesh High Court, and Srimati Sunita Gandham, Sri Alapati Giridhar, Sri M. Ramana Kumari, Sri M. Gurunath, P. Ramakrishna, and A. V. Raghavaswamy. All the present registrars are quite responsive whenever any information is sought for, and they are cooperative all through, and I am thankful to them. I am thankful to the cooperation extended by Sri A. Surya Prakash Rao, Principal Private Secretary to the Honorable Chief Justice, and M. Rudra Reddy, Private Secretary to the Honorable Chief Justice, when I was working as Registrar General. I would like to appreciate the cooperation from my personal secretaries, Sheikh Dawood and P. Govinda Rao. Right from the beginning, I had no occasion to dissatisfy with their performance, and they have been through me all through, from the date of my elevation till this day. I would like to appreciate the timely assistance of Law Clerk Sravanti, who is now working as ASO in New Filing Section, and Vishal Reddy. I would like to equally appreciate the work of Court Officer Sri M. Channaya, who was from AP Administrative Tribunal, Sri T. Ramatulasi, Srimati M. Shyamala, and Sri M. Vikram for their assistance in smooth conducting of the court. I appreciate the court masters Himaja and Nagendra Bhatt for typing the orders at the earliest. I must acknowledge the services rendered by the attendants attached to my court, Ramesh, Amar, Ravi, and Raju. I also acknowledge the work rendered by Srimati Ramanamma, Rani, Yashoda, Vijaya, Nitish, and Deva, Nageshwar Rao, who all made me and my family comfortable. The protocol section of the High Court needs a word of praise, especially Anil Achibabu, Suresh Govardhana Reddy, and Ella Babu for their round-the-clock service. I would like to appreciate the services rendered by the President of the Association, Venugopala Rao. The services of Suresh and Munuswamy from Judges Special Medical Section need to be appreciated for their timely medical assistance of judges and their family members. The services of the Protocol Section of the High Court of Telangana, namely Narayana Reddy and Jaychandra Reddy and others, needs to be appreciated for providing accommodation and their assisting in the Samshabad Airport. Whatever the success in my life, whether as a lawyer for a short period or as a judge, should first go to my father, who passed away while I was aged about 10 years, and to my mother. I still cherish the words spoken by my father while I was doing well at my schooling. I will be failing in my duty if I do not appreciate the unstinted cooperation and support throughout from my family members, my wife Krishna Kumari and my daughters Ramya Sai and Manidepa. Lastly, before concluding my speech, I thank you all for being here today, and I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. Thanking you to everybody. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I declare that the proceedings are concluded.
ఇన్సైట్ చాలా ఉంది. We have all assembled here to bid adieu to our esteemed brother, Justice Ravindra Babu, who is remitting office today. Justice Ravindra Babu was born in the year 1962 in Thimmaya, Palle village of erstwhile Prakasham district. He had his primary, secondary and college education in Prakasham district. After graduating in arts, he completed his law course from VR Law College, Nellore. He was enrolled as an advocate on the rolls of Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh on 10th of June 1988 and joined the chambers of late Shri M.R. Chaudhary